see myself. Oh yeah, here I am. Okay, awesome. Huh. Cool. Sorry, I was like, I couldn't figure this thing out. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, awesome. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. So I wanted just to come in real quick because I had this conversation with a few clients this week. Same thing came up, and I heard it from 3 to 4 different people this week. So I figure it's time to do a video and sort of give you guys a very basic way to perfect your pitch, right? Because the whole thing was like the questions that came up were okay. So I'm meeting different people in different industries. I don't know what to say. What do I tell people, right? I'm not sure how to phrase it really well. So I'm gonna give you guys basically just a very basic way of how I phrased it for my clients because I try to keep it simple. I always say if you run it by a fifth grader and they understand it, awesome, you're golden, right? You're good to go. Because then at least it's so easy that they'll understand it and anybody will understand it. Because a lot of times we love to throw around industry jargon, and the problem is with industry jargon is only individuals in your industry know it, but the common consumer, the regular person, has no idea. So I always say just keep it simple, because if somebody cannot understand what it is that you're saying, well, most likely it is they're not going to ask you what it is, and so they'll just be like, okay, yeah, yeah, awesome, right? But in the back of the mind, they lost you, and that's never going to become a client of yours. So, so how do I introduce myself, right? Because that's a big thing, especially now also with the new Clubhouse app. I don't know if you guys are on that Clubhouse app. I would love for you guys to let me know. Also, let me know if you guys are watching this live or if you guys are watching this replay. So just put in hashtag live or hashtag replay. I would love to know that. And also, if you guys have any feedback or any ideas, or even I would love to hear from you guys how your guys' pitch is, and if you guys need help perfecting it or just brainstorming as to what else can I say. So I'd love to do that all as well. So put that in the comments. But so again, so the pitch is very important, right? I guess we call it pitch in marketing and sales, but it's more like introduction, right? Hi, my name is XYZ, and you go and give them your introduction. So that is important because basically it's you, right? I mean, it's your face, and a lot of times, like they say, you get one shot at introducing yourself, and it is your, like they say, elevator pitch, right? If you're stuck with somebody in an elevator, how would you tell them in 30 to 60 seconds who you are, what you do, and what you bring to the table for them? Because it's not for you, it's for them. A lot of times we think it's for us, but it's really for them. So, so again, so the question came up, how do I introduce myself? I don't know what to say. And a lot of times when I start speaking, I just go off into, hi, my name is XYZ and I do this. And then I realize, oh, but I actually also help with this. And oh, I can do this. And by the time I'm done speaking, I feel like it's confusing, and I'm sure others will feel the same way. So I basically gave my clients some basic guidelines, and the basic guidelines were just start with your story, right? Start with your story, because your story is your pitch. Your story is a condensed version. No, I'm sorry, that's the other way around. Your pitch is a condensed version of your story. Your story might be 10 minutes long, might be 20 minutes long. Your story is basically your story, right? So imagine yourself, let's say imagine yourself, you're going to be giving a TED talk, or you're going to be speaking on a stage. And what would you be telling the audience? How would you be bringing your message across so you can hook them into your story, right? Because the whole point is hooking them into your story. you want to bring them into your story so they feel that emotion, that they go through those challenges with you, but also the victories, right? So you always start with, okay, this is me, this is where I'm from. And I actually also like to add that in there, that if you have an accent, it's always good to tell people where you are from. So let's say you were not born in the US and you're speaking, to a group of Americans, obviously, right? Or English speakers. You might want to say, hey, I am, let's say, Patricia, I from Austria, because that in the back of the listener's mind, it gets rid of this whole thing of, well, where's she from? Hold on, well, maybe that accent is from there, maybe that accent is from there. And all they're thinking of is, well, how can I pinpoint this accent, instead of thinking of what you're actually telling them. So you want to basically add that in there. Hey, I'm XYZ and I'm from this place, right? Because then, like this, you're getting rid of this question of them thinking the whole time when you're introducing yourself, I'm from XYZ, right? So always add that in there, and again, that's in your story. So you start, with your name, where you're from, and stuff like that, and then you want to start your story, right? And that can start as far as, hey, I grew up here, I grew up, with a great family, or maybe not, and just go into the whole story. And I always say, write everything down. Write first of all maybe bullet points down, and then make them into your story. Even if it's 5 pages long, 10 pages, it doesn't matter. The initial story is going to be very long, right? And so you're gonna write that down, and you're gonna add everything in there. Your successes, your failures, your disappointments, everything, right? Put everything in there, because this is what makes you you. This is what makes you unique. So once you put all that stuff in there, then you start reading it. And as you start reading it, you're gonna realize, oh no, I should use this word, or no, maybe let me say it like this, let me change it, let me perfect it, let me change it, basically, right? So you start changing it. And I always say, read it at least 10 times and record yourself at least 10 times. Because as you're going to be recording yourself and as you're going to be saying it, it's going to be changing. And so you're going to be perfecting it over those 10 times or 20 times, however long it takes you, right? So you want to, like I said, read it and then tape yourself, because you're going to be changing the words. You're going to be changing maybe story, maybe timelines, things like that. And like this, you're going to condense it maybe from, let's say, 10 pages, 5 pages to 3 pages or 2 pages or whatever it is, right? Because you're going to be basically able to condense it to, okay, this is the highlights. And then, yes, if I'm on a stage someplace speaking, or if I'm in a crowd where I have, let's say, 20 minutes to give my story, then you add all the pain points and you hook individuals in there, right? I'm sorry, I'm tapping this whole thing because the screen is going dark somehow. I don't know why. So again, so you're basically hooking individuals into your story with all the pain points. And then where does the pitch come in, right? Because we're talking about pitch, right? But the pitch, again, is a condensed version of your story. So once you have your story and once you're able to basically say, hey, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, then you're able to take the highlights of your story and make it that elevator pitch. You make it that little short, condensed 30 to 60-second version of your 20-minute story. So that, again, that becomes your pitch, because again, your story is really your pitch. But you cannot give somebody, you cannot, when you meet them, blurb out a 30-minute introduction, right? Because first of all, nobody has the time and nobody's gonna listen. Everybody's gonna be like, whoa, that was, a bullet train I wasn't expecting. But so when you, like I said, when you have said your story over and over again, and when you have listened to it, that's why I say write it down, um record it and listen to it, because you're going to listen to it and you're going to be like, oh, you know what, that doesn't sound right, let me change that. And you're perfecting it, and then later on you're able to just take those little highlights and make that little snippet, and that's going to be your introduction, your pitch. So then from there, again, you perfect your pitch, and your pitch is going to change over time because as you're meeting different individuals, as you're growing, as your business is changing, it's going to change over time. But the main components are going to stay the same. You might maybe change different words, add different things here and there, but again, the main components are going to stay the same. And so that is your pitch. That is how you introduce yourself. That is basically a simple way of figuring out how is my story, how do I introduce myself. And so yeah, so I know I'm going a little bit long here, but thank you everybody for watching. Unfortunately, I cannot see you guys' comments, but I'm gonna go back and check the comments. So again, put in if you're watching live, put hashtag live or put hashtag replay, and also put in the comments. Do you have a pitch? Do you need help with figuring out your pitch? Do you need help with finessing it, right? Or do you just need help in general with your business? So hey, so here's my pitch, right? So hi, my name is Patricia, and I'm a business and marketing strategy coach. And I help entrepreneurs and small business owners launch their online business with creating high ticket offers and attracting high ticket clients. So, again, if you need help or if you need coaching, if you're a small business owner or maybe not even an entrepreneur, or you're stuck someplace and you're not sure what to do or which direction to go, DM me. Let's book a introduction call. Let's talk about your situation and see how we can work together, how I can coach you. So I do offer currently one-on-one coaching, and I am going to be offering also group coaching in the future, but right now I'm just doing one-on-one coaching for now. And then also I'm creating a few digital courses to basically to help you guys structure everything, and then like this you guys are able to just do it on your own time and your self time, and I can just give you the support in a group coaching way, so that I can be there and answer any questions. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and again, I'd love to hear from you, and I'll be coming on more times and giving value as I'm getting topics together and as I'm getting pain points really from my clients together. Because again, those are just important things, and really your pitch and your message, your introduction, that's really your most important thing, because with that, you either hook the person or you don't, or you lose them, right? And any business or any entrepreneur wants to hook their ideal client, because you don't want to have to go fishing for more clients. So you want to hook them and just keep them with you, right? So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.